Everyone, settle down. Settle down. Hello. Ah! Fuck! Lights, please? Thank you. Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Adventure Guild. Now, I know you are all excited to get out there and beat up some mighty dragons and collect whole chests full of gold. But bureaucracy does come first, and unfortunately, we have to get through all of the briefing first. Now, you've all done the paperwork. Don't worry, barbarians. You're exempt from the paperwork. We know about your lack of literacy. But I know what you're all thinking. Who am I? I am Sir Mojo. I am part bat, part person, and I am the leader of the Adventure Guild. I started off as level 1, and then I built up to a level 100 guild boss. I wasn't always part bat. I once upset a witch, and she turned me into a full bat. And then I had to go on a whole adventure to get turned back. But what is a guild? I hear you asking. Well, the guild is a group of like-minded adventurers working together in jolly cooperation.
My name's Bobby Duke. I'm an orc alchemist, and I'm joining the Adventure Guild.
We provide for you bed, food, equipment maintenance, and easy access to find jobs. That's the most important part.
They also really wanted me to be a barbarian, but it's a family tradition. I'm just not into it, you see, not into it. I don't really want to hit people much. I'm really good at working with liquids and concoctions.
And what are these jobs you're going to be going on? These are quests. Now, what is a quest? Well, from the lowly, humble peasant whose wife has been kidnapped by a werewolf, all the way up to the mighty kings whose court might be threatened by deadly assassins. The last adventure I ever went on was probably a few weeks ago. I was literally just helping guard a caravan as it moved pottery down south. Nothing happened. It's my least favorite type of quest. I'm literally just walking beside them. They're going too fast for me to walk, but they're going too slow for me to run. So I have to sort of find that like middle ground of in between running and walking. It's a pain in the ass, but it pays the bills, you know, so somebody has to do it. We take money from these people to advertise their need to solve these problems, and you are who we send out to deal with these problems.
Well, you see, I haven't actually been on First Adventure yet. I've sort of, that's why I've come here. I've tried looking at the boards for adventures, but they're always taken really quickly, so I thought by joining Guild here, I'd be able to find a job right quick. So that's why I'm here, really.
You might find some loot on these quests, and you can sell them at our guild pawn shop, and you usually get rewarded from these quests. So I used to be called Komori Mojo, but I recently got knighted, so now I just go by Sir Mojo. Komori just meant bat, and don't really need it anymore. But there are quite a lot of you. You're quite a diverse group of adventurers. So we have split you up into 3 main groups. The first group is the fighters. These are the ex-soldiers, the mercenaries, the barbarians, the town guards. If you like swinging a sword around, then this is the group for you. I am in charge of this group, and your quarters are out back, next to the training arena, because we need somewhere for you to fight, because you keep starting bar brawls, and you ended up killing our last bartender.
I've been thinking, bartending could be quite good. You get to talk to all the adventurers and hear all their stories. And I could also experiment with some brewskis. Might see if I can get that new bartending job.
Now, the next group is the spellcasters. These are the wizards, the sorceresses, druids, witches, warlocks. Basically, if you like casting spells and throwing bits of magic around, then this is the group for you. We used to have a lich with us until he died of old age recently, which kind of defeats the point of him being a lich, I think. Maybe he lied to us. But yeah, your quarters are up in the towers because we really don't want any more collateral damage from your spells, which is a reminder that you are not to use spells in the rest of the main halls. It's really hard to clean up fire marks off wood. It's really hard. So please keep all your spellcasting to the towers. And just before we move on, I don't care what your degree from the Bardic College says. Singing songs is not magic.
I hate bards.
I love bards, I do. I fucking love them.
I think that they all just play up to this stereotype. They're really annoying.
They're just so charismatic, see, and they just want to have fun, and I can identify a lot with that.
If anything, if there's any ever incident, it's all usually a bard. They're the worst people to have in your party. They always claim that they're like some they're not spellcasters. Playing your instrument, Timmy, is not casting spells.
They're just so magical.
You're just calling him a cunt. That's emotional damage right there.
You are in with the rogues for your many weird sex crimes. But speaking of rogues, we come to the group known as the rogues. These are your thieves, your burglars, your cutthroats. If you like to take people on from behind, this is the place for you. My legal team has advised me to inform you that even though we will not punish you for your crimes committed, we will not harbor you against the authorities. So if anyone does come to collect you for your crimes, you are down in the dungeon, so you have a quick exit. But we won't harbor you, I'm afraid. If any of you do want to focus on that sort of more criminal activities, we should probably remind you to just go join the Thieves Guilds, which I'm not really sure why they exist. I don't know how they got approved by the local council to exist. But they get tax exemption and we don't for some reason. They must have some sort of lockpicking lawyer with them to get that sorted.
I've always been fascinated by what adventures really are like, because people tell stories about how they do these grand, great gestures, and they're always saving the world. And I'm wondering, are adventurers really like that or not?
But Rangers, I honestly have no idea where you go. You seem to have a bit of magic. You seem to attack from afar, and you also get in close. So just pick a house and pick whatever you want.
Because I feel like they can't always be like that. Otherwise, they don't come home looking like they're falling apart. Like, you know what I mean?
But after saying all that, do we have any questions from anyone? Don't all answer at once. No? All right, go on. Off to the feast review.